Hey, what's up, everyone? VTG Videos here, back again with another video today. Today we're on the Crew 2. Um, I thought I'd show you guys some good tips, what I think are helpful. Something I found it's kind of cool, really. But first things first, um, this isn't really new news, but still cool news. Game Mountain Dew came out with this new Mountain Dew a couple months ago called Game Fuel, and they have these really cool tops that are spill proof. So if anyone has trouble spilling their drinks, this is the solution for you. Um, you just pop the top open and slide it back and chug away. But enough said. Let's get into this video and yeah, I'll show you what I found to be very helpful. Uh, okay, let's go ahead and do we actually? Oh, okay. I thought that's embarrassing. I thought we could actually drive out of here with like this. That's fine. We'll just do it the boring way. Okay. So oh yeah, let me go ahead and turn down volume just a little bit. It is kind of loud. Okay, audio. Oh yeah. Let's turn it down. I think that's good. Okay. So let's head on over to the options button and go over to activities and see you have these summits here, right? What I found to be really helpful, and some of you may know this already, but for the people who don't, this is a very helpful tip because that's something I realized because I just started getting into the summits. This is like the first summit I got into. I didn't really know they exist. I kind of took a break from the game for a while, but so I'm kind of new to this really. But if you just go into the summits, you have all these things you can do, right? And what's really great about these is you have no traffic. So, like for instance, I've been grinding away at this one because I've been trying to max out my hypercar, right? Because I was at like 280 something, and so far I gotten up to all the way up to like 315, and the max is 320. So what you can do is you can just keep starting this up, and it takes about 3 minutes with a good hypercar to beat it, right? And you can just keep doing this over and over and over again as many times as you want. And you don't ever have to worry about cars, you just have to worry about the traffic. Which is really awesome. I wish all races in this game didn't have traffic, because the traffic is such a pain. But I am in my beautiful Wyra. Gotta love the Wyra. So yeah, this race takes about 3 minutes, but with a faster car, I've gotten around I think 247. And the AI are really easy. As you can see, I just one thing of NOS, I just passed them all. So we'll go ahead and just beat this race real quick, and I will show you what I'm talking about. And I'm not going to try to beat any records today, because I was trying really hard last night, and I beat my record. I made a really good record, but This is just showing you what I'm talking about. And it's just, I like these because they're all like open road, you know, highways. They're not like crazy amounts of turns and, you know, I can't stand races that are literally like 94% all turns. It just drives me crazy, you know. But, as you can see, we've only gone like a minute into the race and we're already almost halfway done. Oh. As you can see, just open roads. Don't have to worry about traffic at all. Now there are a couple tricky turns in this. I think there's about 3. You just kind of have to watch out for them. This was one of them right here. You gotta kind of turn at the corner like that. And the next one's up ahead, and there should be one more up ahead of that. Just gotta turn really sharp. But as you can see, we've only gotten 2 minutes in and we're already almost done. It really doesn't take that long. It's nice and simple. Alright, so this is the next turn. You have to start turning right around the straight here. Otherwise, if you turn any later, you'll barely be on the road. You'll be nearly off the road. Alright, so if I could fast forward, I would. As you can see, it's only been two minutes, about 3, and we got it done. Oop. And even if you don't break your record, it doesn't matter, because you'll still get 2 parts or 3. Sometimes you'll even get 4. And so then, right when you get the parts, you're probably wondering from here, what do you do now? Well, you can go click on main menu, which is the options button, and it goes right to your car, and you just equip the parts and restart. And these are low-level parts, so I can't use them, of course. But then you can throw the other parts onto your other cars, and it just makes it nice and easy to do this. Because I know the hypercar events, you have to worry about traffic all the time. And it's just, to me, it's a nightmare because those races are like over an hour long or about an hour, and traffic is the last thing you really want to be worrying about, because if you hit one car, then that's you know, restarting the whole damn race, and it's just a pain. But yeah, I just thought I'd make this video because I know there's people that struggle with maxing out their cars, and I thought this is a great way of doing it. And you can just max out one and just keep using that car and keep getting parts. And then you can just keep replaying this over and over and over again. And you'll keep getting more and more parts. Sometimes, occasionally, you'll get worse parts like like you just saw, but it's not that bad. So, then another, like, and you can just keep continuing with these. Like, here's another good one right here. And every one you do here, you get money for it too. You get a nice amount of money. You get like 10, 15 grand. So you can rack up the bills while trying to max out your cars. It's a win-win situation. Now for this one, because some of my cars, I managed to mess up the handling a little bit, and I just haven't reset the handling basics yet. I'm gonna be using the dirt bike because it actually handles decent, you know.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
so gonna win this one.
Yeah, the voice acting is really cringy in this game. It's as bad as Payback and 2015 Need for Speed. Anyway, yeah, you just complete the course here. This one's a little bit longer. That's fine. I like this one because it's nice and peaceful. It's just like driving on the country roads, you know? So you can enjoy this one, because you don't even have to use the NOS the whole race. Or any of the race, really. You can just gun it like this. But, I love these events because there's no traffic. Not one car. And Ubisoft, if you listen to this, please add more races like this. Please make all the races like this. No one wants to deal with traffic in their races. Or at least give us an option to turn it off if we so please. Because I know there are people who prefer to have traffic on because it feels more realistic, you know. But, we would all love that. And Ivory Tower, I guess. Right? I'm sorry, I don't really know all the companies that work with them. But, oh boy. Now, if you want to beat a record, you know, this is a good way of doing it. Or you can go ahead and try and beat the record. But like I said, I just enjoy this race for what it is. I just love open roads, and you know, I love just enjoying the open roads without any traffic. It's just peaceful. Like I said, this one is a little bit longer, but not too bad. Still, it's really only been about 2.5 minutes. So I'll probably try and grind this out today and try and max out a couple more of my cars, because I have a few cars that I'd like to max out. This is a really good. Honestly, this is probably one of the best ways of doing it. I know other races, like other classes, are really easy to do, like the Indy cars and the drag cars and stuff. But I know there's just certain classes that are just a pain to do. And this is a good example of a good way of not having to deal with those classes, because you can just do these easy events and get parts for it and money. There's the finish. See, it's only been about a minute extra. So it's really not that bad. We didn't beat any record, but... Oh! Never mind, we did! Cool! Alright, I wasn't even trying, and... I wasn't planning on beating any records, so that's cool. Alright, and so then again, like I said, you can just go right to the vehicles, right? And the vehicles you don't have maxed out, which for instance are the 3 I have down here, the motorcycle and the Indy Scout, the Ford Raptor, and the Hummer, each one. Those are all the cars I don't have maxed out. So, but because that and the Impala. So because that bike is already maxed out, I get maxed out parts, see? And I can just toss them in there. Just like that. And now that's maxed out. And any vehicle that doesn't have parts in that category, I can just go ahead and toss them on there. And I'll show you the last video here, or the last thing here. So stuff like escapes are really nice to do. Because again, you can get parts for anything, because there's no limit, there's no restrictions. Every time you see no restrictions, you can use anything minus like flying stuff. So like any car here that you see, any vehicle that you just don't want to deal with, that you hate maxing out, like let's just say, like for me personally, I absolutely despise the Rally X stuff. I don't like the Rally X cars. I don't like how they handle. They just drive me crazy. So what I could do here is I could just pick the highest level 1 I have, and I can do these events with them. Right? And these things may not be the fastest things in the world, but just as long as you get the objective point, that's all that really matters. Which I didn't get. So I kept there were more cars and shit. So I guess in these there are vehicles. There are vehicle stuff. There are cars. So we'll go ahead and try that again. The game's like, oh no, we're not having this. They can hear us talking. So yeah, we just have to avoid hitting stuff. I just, like I said, I don't like these cars. They just handle so weird. Let's see, okay, we crashed, we ate shit, but that's fine, because we have the objective point. And say, just like that, see, we got parts. Or we should have got parts. Yep, we got a part, which is better than nothing. And you saw how long that took. Right, so then again, once again, you can just simply go here and put in a part. Just like that. That easy. And I gained almost a level and a half from that. And the slalom stuff as well. Once again, they have one for aerobatic stuff, so planes and helicopters and planes, and they have one for boats and stuff. So it really is convenient to have this like this. I'll even do this again just to prove on how easy it is. And I will use like one of the slowest things I have, because this thing actually is faster. So this thing tops out at 147. Okay. So I think we can beat that. This is all planes here, so we can't do that. No. Monster trucks, possibly. 110. 100. Okay. So this is 110. So that is, compared to this, that is almost 40 miles an hour slower. So we'll try it with a monster truck. Sorry about that. My PlayStation is very weird. Oh. Okay. We actually didn't get it there because we hit something. This is fine. Let's just retry. And you don't even need to follow the road like I do. You can go wherever. So I mean, you can go off road. It doesn't matter. So you can see how much slower this is, right? And we're on 2 wheels. Okay. Man, I am getting... This is embarrassing. There we go. Nice open area. So we're topping out at 111 here, right? Let's see, we reached the objective point. And that's how easy it is. Like, you can use one of the slowest cars in the game, it doesn't matter. So, I highly recommend this. Anyone that is struggling to max out their vehicles, because no matter what you do in the summit events, you will always get parts. Always. And they're nice and quick, they're easy, and best of all in the races, there's no traffic. So, you don't really have anything to lose. And again, you just go right to the options and boom, throw in the parts. That's simple. But anyway, I hope this video is helpful to anyone struggling to max out their vehicle stuff. I upload 3 days a week. If you guys enjoyed, I'd appreciate a like. If you want to subscribe, that's cool too. Otherwise, hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.